Time for a love reading. I'm going to use 2 different romance decks. So let's see what you get. Think or say out loud, I allow this reading. And let's go. And make sure you don't say Beetlejuice 3 times. All right. Dear Spirit, benevolent beings of light. Woo! Got a card. Okay. Okay. You know why this is such a big deal to start out with? I leave the title cards in. And it's an agreement between me and Spirit that when this comes out, it means the universe is intervening on your behalf to make things really good. All right. So no fear, my pet. All is well. Don't fret. Dear Spirit, what else does the viewer need to know? Whoever's watching this, what do they need to know about their love life? Union. It's coming in. Your manifestations are working. You and the person are both single, so you don't have to worry about it. And no, this is not any kind of karmic, which is beautiful. You and this person have healed your addictions, your wounds, your patterns. Now, you have to understand, addiction isn't just like kind of energy. It can be more the addiction cycle of a trauma bond pattern where yay, and then fear, and then pulling away, and then thinking up excuses why it definitely couldn't work, and then later on, oh. So there's all, I mean, it's depending on each person, but that's just an example of what could be. Like a romantic rejection syndrome cycle would be picking somebody who won't want you for any reason. Here's a basic example. Me as a feminine attracted to masculine energies. If I look at a guy and go, I'm going to date him, but I know for sure he's gay. Basic example. And I'm asking him and I'm flirting and all this stuff. Obviously, that's not going to work out. He's not suddenly going to be straight. That's not how that works. I would already know, especially if he's like, hey, girl. I mean, that would be, but this is a basic example. So in that kind of thing, I'm purposely, subconsciously picking somebody that I know won't work out so that I can prove that love never works out. So subconscious wounds play that part in the addiction cycle of love, because that causes the dopamine cycle of roller coaster that we really don't need anymore, okay? An open heart is the best kind to help healthy love come in and out, and you need that, all right? So don't lose hope. Let me use the other deck now and see what else you get, okay? 955 on my clock, and it's 222 on that one, all right? By the way, if you see these little things on my fingers, I glued mother of pearl shells onto my fingers as like a honor to Aphrodite. I don't really care if people think they look bad or not. I did it on my bond, and that's what she wanted me to do, so that's what I did. But so if you're wondering what's on my fingers, that's what it is. Spirit, what else does the viewer need to know about their love life? What's the message you need them to have at this time about their love life? True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. Ooh. Pay attention to red flags, but it came out in reverse. Wow. I want you to know what love bombing is, breadcrumbing, negging, Negging, oxytocin manipulation, love bombing, breadcrumbing, gaslighting, all of those things. So that way, if people are trying, you're very aware. But I think you already know those. You just need to understand that they're not going to be a problem for you anymore. All right. Spirit, what else does the viewer need to know about their love life at this time? Make sure you use the link in my bio to book yourself a private reading, okay? Beware of codependency. Addictive behaviors are affecting your romantic life. Okay, now, especially since we got that other card about addiction cycles and things. The codependency wound isn't necessarily this big deal for you. You've been working on it. I feel it. But it's a reminder that I want you to look into love attachment styles. Anxious attachment style and avoidant attachment style. When you start liking somebody, very often things in that category or one of those categories will start triggering you. Like, oh, this must be this is going to be a toxic. I'm just going to pull away so it doesn't hurt later. All of that is self-sabotaging. You can like, I have proof, Loren. I know, babe, but you have proof of what mixing red and orange, how that's never going to make purple. Now, Spirit's bringing you new people. So being aware of what red flags are will save you from getting into another toxic relationship where your codependency wounds will matter. The more you heal the codependency wounds, which really are just abandonment wounds, rejection wounds, neglect wounds, inner child wounds, mother wounds, father wounds. Look into what those are. Maybe rewind this, write them down, and start looking into them just so you understand. Because also, everybody on the planet has these within them to a certain extent. The more you learn about it, the more you heal, the awareness of it, the less they're there. All right. Nobody is a perfect work of art like that. You'll never be a masterpiece done, but you're in the making. So keep making you the masterpiece that you know you're meant to be, which is healing the heart and moving forward. Understanding that as you keep healing, as you keep clearing out any codependency wounds and catching yourself, especially when you first start talking to somebody or getting into a relationship with somebody, a lot of the past stuff will start trickling into you again. Like, oh, that last time that person did that and that kind of reminded me of that. Maybe I should brace for this. Yes, keep an open eye, but keep an open heart. With your understanding, you can be honest now with yourself and with others and allow yourself to give things a chance. Heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It's safe for you to talk about your feelings. And there needs to be. You also need to express your love. It is important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. Now, I will say to you that it's very difficult to not get triggered after a long time of having unhealthy relationships or relationships that were not good for you in some way. But we're in a very different timeline, all right? So with all of that, it's the ability to be able to have something brand new and different come in for you, all right? Spirit, give us more information about their love life at this time, the viewer's love life, whoever this is. What do they need to know most about their love life now that we talked? Tell me. Truth only. There it is. I love that truth only is what makes it come out. This could be the one. Flirt. Engagement. New love and honeymoon came out. Can you see that? New love and honeymoon came out. Wow. So this could be the one. You've either just met the person you're meant to be with that is your true divine mate, kingdom spouse, or you're about to. So when somebody triggers that energy, I want you to not do the old routine of like, oh, thanks for noticing me. We're not Eon. Okay? You're a glorious soul that has fought through everything. Of course you deserve good love. 1000 on my clock as I say that, baby. That means brand new beginning and God giving a reset in the best way for you. Beautiful. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So when there is somebody you're interested in, flirt with them. And if they're like, oh, no, be like, honey, you were practiced. Don't worry. But you have either just met or about to meet, and they're going to be someone new. This is not somebody abusive from your past, nobody icky, nobody bad. So if that's who keeps popping up for you, you need to let me do a cord cutting for you. You should not feel trapped because of somebody who got the honor of being with you and fumbled it. All right? You are the Birkin, you are the Bugatti. If they don't even know what those are, we don't need to listen to their opinions of you. That's like saying a dollar store was mocking the Bugatti because it wasn't $1. Oh my God. All right? So, plane flying overhead. It's coming in fast. It's coming in hot. Doot, doot, doot. And this person is going to be such a beautiful mirror of you in the greatest way possible. Realize when you're unhealed and you still have a lot of wounds, what's mirroring back is that in a reverse reflective. So, like if you have an abandonment wound, you're not the one that's abandoning people. People are abandoning you. That's the opposite reverse mirroring of it. But when you've healed that, no one's abandoning. You just might think they are because you're so used to it. So then maybe you are the one that's abandoning your own life out of fear. So look into it, okay? Because in a lot of cases, this is just things to keep a mind on because you've worked through so much. It's not necessarily like, all is well. No, everything is wonderful, my love. Mm-hmm. And you know what card just came out? Oh my God, right underneath it. Okay, the card that came out was past life relationships, but right underneath it, true love. So this new love is a true love that is your past love, which means it's your kingdom spouse, your divine mate. So flirt with this new love that's coming in because this is the one. 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 They not like us. They not like us. This is the one. This is the one. Use the link in my bio. Book yourself a private reading. And let's get into whatever you want to get into. Make sure you put in the notes section what you want me to really focus on. Half an hour readings come with a Reiki session, so it's like a 2-for-1 deal. I love